Something that you will know about, and I'm sure you will want to comment on, is Tony Abbott. I can see that you're wearing your NHS Pride badge. I wear mine with pride, is what you've tweeted previously. Tony Abbott, who was the former Prime Minister of Australia, some suggesting that he may well be potentially a UK trade ambassador. He says he feels threatened by homosexuality. He also says elderly people should have been left to die naturally from COVID, and men are better set to exercise authority than women. Is he the right sort of person to represent us?
Well, as far as I understand it, the proposal is that Mr. Abbott supports the UK on trade policy, which is an area in which he's got a huge amount of expertise. You know, I bow to nobody in my support for everybody to love who they love, whoever that is, well, as you know, and as we've talked about a lot, but I think, you know, we need to have the best experts in the world working in their field, and as the former Prime Minister of Australia, obviously Mr. Abbott has got a huge amount of experience. Even if he's a homophobic misogynist? Well, I think that is. I don't think that's true. I haven't seen.
I've just told you what he said. I'm sure you don't support some of his comments. He's a homophobe and he's a misogynist.
Well, he's also an expert in trade.
So one plays off against the other? Really? Is that really what you're saying, Health Secretary? Come on.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that we need experts in different areas, and somebody who's the former Prime Minister of Australia is obviously an enormous expert in the field of trade. It doesn't change my views. OK, so we can forgive his comments about women and about letting the elderly die of COVID-19 and about his views on the gay community, even though I believe his sister is gay. We can forgive all of that because he's good at trade. Well, you know, I'm doing everything in my power to prevent a second wave and protect people from coronavirus.
Health Secretary, it's not my question. We've spent 8 minutes talking about that. I'm asking you about whether this is a fit and proper person to represent us as far as trade is concerned, given the views that he holds.
Well, look, I think, Kay, the best thing to say is that I am totally focused on the coronavirus crisis and the future of the NHS and of social care. That is my area, right? I do know that Mr. Abbott is very good and very experienced in trade. It is clearly a very important decision that the Prime Minister and the Trade Secretary are across, because we do want experts, absolutely, and people who have huge experience, especially when we're putting together an area of policy in trade that, frankly, has been given over to the EU for the last 35 years. Yeah.